expert here at Girls Empowerment Network, and today you're watching one of our Girl Spark videos on collaboration. So today we're going to be talking about friendship. We're going to be talking about what makes friendships great, sometimes what makes friendships not so great, what kind of friendships we have, and what kind of friend we are. So at Girls Empowerment Network, we know just how important friends are. And, at a time where we may feel disconnected from friends because we're not seeing them at school, we want to encourage you to celebrate your friendships and really reconnect with them and possibly do this activity with them together. So to do the activity, today you'll need something to write on, some kind of piece of paper and something to write with. So either a pen or a pencil. And if you have the materials and you want to be more creative, I encourage you to use colors. So you can use markers, crayons, colored pencils, paint. So that's what I'll be using today. I'm going to be using 4 different colors. And if you are using these added materials, I would encourage you to pick at least 4 different colors. All right, the first thing we're going to do is draw our boat. It doesn't have to be anything super fancy, but if you'd like to get extra creative, feel free to. This is what my boat looks like. And then we're going to switch colors and give our boat some water to float in. Draw some pretty waves. Maybe your boat's in the ocean. Great, and that's what mine looks like. I want to remind you all that if you aren't ready to move on whenever I am, feel free to pause the video and really spend as much time as you'd like. So, after you have your boat and your waves drawn, the next thing I want us all to do is think about some qualities in a friendship, that makes your friendship really strong. What are things that you like in a friend? And what are things that are important for you to have in a friendship? And I'll give you guys a few seconds to think about yours. Again, feel free to pause the video right here and come up with some of your own. And I want to challenge you all to think of 3 to 5 different qualities or 3 to 5 different personality traits that make your friendship float. And I'm going to write a few of my own. Great, here are some of mine. I said for me, it's important in a friendship that a friend be honest, that they tell me the truth, and that I know they're not gonna lie to me. It's important for a friend to be funny to me. I like to have a good time and someone who can make me feel better whenever I'm down. I want a friend to be loyal, so I don't want a friend to go and talk behind my back or say rude things to someone else about me. I want a friend to be a good listener, so whenever I'm having a hard time or need to talk, that they can be there to support me. And I want a friend to be respectful. So maybe we don't always agree on everything, but they can respect me and respect my decisions and still be kind and a good friend. Did you guys have any of the same qualities that I have, or did you guys have different ones? Great. So the next thing we're going to do a color change again. And now we're going to write things that make your friendship sink. So things that aren't good to have in a friendship. And we're going to write that inside of the waves. So I'll give you guys a few seconds to get started. Again, you can pause the video to spend more time. And I challenge you all to think of 3 to 5 different things. And I'm going to go ahead and begin to write some of mine. So here are just a few of mine that I came up with. I said if a friend is gossiping about me, then that'll definitely sink our friendship. If someone lies to me, so if they're dishonest, then I feel like I won't be able to trust them and I'll feel like not valued or important in our friendship. And I said if a friend is mean to me, then we're probably not going to have a really great friendship. You're going to be hurting my feelings. You're going to make me feel bad about myself. And if a friend is untrustworthy, so if they cannot be trusted, then that's also probably not a good thing in a friendship, right? So what does y'all's boat look like? Do you guys have different things than I have? Do you have some of the same ones? Let us know in the comments down below. I also want to ask if you think most of your friendships are things that float a friendship, are in the positive parts, or do you think most of your friendships are in the negative part, things that sink friendship? I want to remind you all that not everyone is perfect, right? So our friendships will have a little bit of both. But which ones do you think they mostly are? Next, I want to ask you, what kind of friend do you think you are? Do you think you're an honest friend? Do you think you're a good listener? Do you think you're respectful? Do you think as a friend, you're mostly qualities that float a friendship? Or do you think you're mostly qualities that sink a friendship? Great. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video on collaboration. Again, we talked about friendships, what make them sink, and what make them float. I want to encourage you all to share your friendships on social media, tag your friends in them, tag us in them, and really just begin to have a great conversation about what makes your friendships so special. I also want to ask that if you learned something new today, or you have an idea of something else you'd like us to talk about, please comment that below. And I want to thank you all for hanging out with us here today at Girls Empowerment Network, where we know that girls are powerful. And so I ask that you like and you share this video so that we can continue to ignite the power in girls, and subscribe below. Thanks.